Libra, how are you? I'm going to do a reading for the next 7 to 10 days, so please take what works, if it doesn't. We all know who we are in the story. And I sure appreciate each and every one of you. I really, really do. And if you appreciate what I do here, help me out and hit that like button. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. It really makes a difference to my channel, and I would love to see my channel continue to grow. So that's how you can help me make that happen. All right, listen, you got this card really wants to come out. We've got the Seven of Swords as your overall energy for this week. All right, so listen, if somebody's been doing something funny, there's been some kind of funny business, or you've got some suspicions around someone, you may be on point. A lot of times when we do see the Seven of Swords, it can indicate a little bit of sneaking around, but there's more to this card. There are two swords that are left in the ground, and this guy is taking all the rest. So, sometimes it's about finding a solution and getting past all the stuff in order to find the core issues of what's going on. So maybe some of you Libra people are dealing with a situation where, you just have some kind of suspicion of what's going on, and you're going to get down to the nitty-gritty of it all. This is also crossed by the Three of Swords reversed. This could be around somebody that you know. But let's get more cards out and see what the message is saying for you, Libra. All right, so look, in the recent past, we've got you showing up as the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Now, this could be somebody who you are dealing with. But the Queen of Pentacles, when she comes up reversed, is an energy of not feeling very solid, very stable, grounded. Usually the Queen of Pentacles is so responsible. She's the one that has all the keys to everything, right? Because you can count on her, you can trust her, you can believe in her. And maybe this is somebody you are dealing with. Like I said, there's something going on with someone, and I feel like you want to get down to the bottom of what's really happening with either the issue, this person, or something that you are dealing with. All right, so let's move on and see if we can get a little bit more clarity here. Now, we do have the Three of Swords, okay? The Three of Swords is an energy where you felt hurt, betrayed, disappointed, that kind of an energy. And the fact that, here we are, sitting on with the Seven of Swords, I got to wonder whether or not, you're ready to move on from a situation that has gotten out of hand or out of control. So then we've got the Five of Cups above you, and it is reversed, and at the base of what's going on is the Three of Pentacles. So I wonder whether this is somebody you're working with, all right? Because, when we work with other people, sometimes, it's a great match, or y'all working together, and sometimes that one person is the bad apple and makes it a little difficult to really deal with something. So it wouldn't surprise me if this is a work situation that you're needing to really attend to. It could be, just where you want to protect yourself and, kind of, CYA, cover your ass, right? What's above you, though, is this Five of Cups reversed. So in combination with the Three of Swords reversed, I feel like, you are ready to move on and just kind of get over it, all right? When we have the Five of Cups coming in reversed, you've been in the state of, oh, what am I going to do? I really want to make things work. Every time I try, it just seems like another cup is spilled. But when it comes in reversed, and we also have this Three of Swords reversed, Libra, I feel like you are really, truly ready to move on and away from a situation that doesn't align with you anymore. Even if it's working with other people, maybe, there's a way for you to not have to work with them, maybe work more on your own. But you're going to have to speak up about it. All right, so if it is a work situation and you are really struggling, trying to figure out how am I going to, be able to handle this, and deal with this person who I don't really like, I have to work with, I don't really want to work with, you got to speak up, all right? But if this is around a relationship, all right, because I feel as if, there's an issue that might be going on with some of you Libras within a relationship that you're trying to find a solution to, all right? And I say that because, you're in a situation where, there's a lot of passion. We've got the Ace of Wands here, but we also have the Ten of Cups also coming in reversed. So again, I feel like you may have been hurt by your person, by a partner, and here we have the Eight of Cups as the final outcome, and it is also reversed. And I think you want to find a solution. I mean, this is what the Seven of Swords says. It's like, let's find a solution to this. I want to heal whatever it was, whatever rift it was that you and I had, Queen of Pentacles, it could be your partner, and see whether or not we can pick it up, because you're not willing to walk away because there's still a lot of emotions still left between the two of you. So yeah, I think, you're in a place where we've really got to figure out, what do we do from here? Do we move forward? Do we look towards our future? Because here we've got this Three of Wands coming in reverse. Or is it over? And I think this is one of these weeks where you're going to have to really kind of sit down and look at it. And you're going to have to really assess what it is that really matters in this relationship. It could be that one person has ignored you and left you feeling like, you're not valid. And they're workaholics. I mean, they could work a lot. Or it could be a situation where you just don't trust that, they're always saying what they say they're doing. But whatever it is, I feel as if, there is enough here with this Ace of Wands that you are ready to, really kind of figure it out. But again, you're going to have to speak up, all right? If you don't say anything, nothing's going to change, and you're just going to continue where you are. But if you speak up and you say something, then you feel like you've got more of some ground and some footing. I'm just sensing this unstable energy about your future with either a company or with a person or with something that you really, really, really love, all right? And I say love because we've got this Ace of Wands where, this is something you really want to see happen. All right. And if it is around a marriage, you're not ready to just throw in the towel. You want to find a solution. All right. I'm sorry that things went bad. I'm sorry that you got hurt. It could have come as a result of me feeling, all alone and disappointed. I feel like there was just this disconnect that happened between the two of you. And now it's time to figure out, do we continue or is this the end? Yeah, I mean, really, this is what I'm getting, because we have this Three of Wands here, and it's just like, I don't know whether or not we're going to have a future moving forward. I don't know whether I can continue working here. I don't know if I can continue being your person. But I do know one thing, you do not want to just walk away. So let's look at the bottom of the deck. We do have the Hierophant reversed, all right? So if it is around a marriage, I think the need for each one of you to have a sense of self is really what this is talking about. Or if it is around a job, maybe, this is one of those jobs where you want to have a little bit more freedom. I mean, this talks about having a little freedom, having a little bit more autonomy, having to be able to, be you in, all of your authenticity. So, yeah, Libra, I'm feeling like this is one of these weeks where, you want to find a solution. You don't want to just throw in the towel. So that's what I've got for you for this week, Libra. Please take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in the story. I sure appreciate each and every one of you. And if you appreciate what I do here, don't forget to hit that like button. Boink, right there. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And I'll see you all at another reading. Until then, be well. Bye now.